the telescope. Since the beginning of time, man has been trying to look beyond what the human eye can see. Hans Lippershey, a man from Netherlands, invented the telescope in 1608. The Dutch government tried to keep the invention a secret, but it didn't work out that way. Galileo heard about it and built his own, a more powerful telescope in 1609. A telescope uses a magnifying lens to focus light coming from things at a great distance. Today, astronomers still use telescopes to look at distant stars, planets, and other wonders in space. There are two main types of telescopes. The first type is called the refracting telescope. This telescope helps you see things at a relatively short distance. This type of telescope is used at tourist sites to help you see scenic views. They are also used in the past by sea captains to help them find their way at sea. A refracting telescope had two lenses at either end of the tube. The largest lens is at the far end of the telescope. Light shines through the smaller lens, which is called the eyepiece. The image is magnified. The image in a simple refracting telescope is upside down. The other type of telescope is the reflecting telescope. Reflecting telescopes use mirrors instead of lenses. The mirror focuses on light onto the eyepiece. The reflecting telescope is much more expensive. Some of the bigger reflecting telescopes are made using large mirrors. Oftentimes, they are set high up on mountains so that they will be above the clouds and give people a clear view. Waves. How many times have you sat on the beach and looked at the ocean? It is an amazing sight. These waves are fun to splash in, but have you ever wondered what causes waves and how they work? Waves can be gentle and lapping, or they can be rolling and crash onto the shore. What makes it different? When you're sitting on the beach, it looks like the waves are rushing right at you, but that is really not the case. The water in a wave is actually rising up out of the water and then coming back down. It usually comes back down in the same or very similar position. Out at sea, a wave can travel a great distance. Waves can move large ships and other large objects, but once a wave gets closer to the shore, it does not have much power. It begins to slow down and drag. The top part of the wave keeps going. When you see a cap on the wave, it means the wave is breaking before it goes down underwater again. The wind is usually what causes surface waves. The wind can be blowing hard or it can be blowing softly. The more intense the wind is, the higher the wave will be. The wind pushes the water.